Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by rolling hills and blooming meadows, there lived an old woman known for her ever-present smile and unshakable happiness. Despite the hardships she had faced in life, her joy seemed as constant as the rising sun. The villagers admired her deeply. They often sought her advice, hoping to uncover the secret to her happiness. Her presence was like a beacon of light, offering comfort and wisdom to all who came to her. One day, a young man from the village approached her. His eyes were filled with curiosity and a hint of doubt. "How is it," he asked, "that you are always so happy? No matter what happens, you never seem sad. Don't you ever feel hurt when things go wrong?" The old woman smiled gently. "Life," she said, "is full of ups and downs. But I've discovered something that allows me to find joy no matter the circumstance." The young man leaned in closer. "What have you discovered?" he asked. The old woman began to tell her story. "When I was younger, I had a family. We didn't have much, but we had love, laughter, and each other. Then, one day, my husband fell gravely ill. We had no money for medicine, and despite all our efforts, he passed away." Her voice grew softer. "It was the darkest moment of my life. I cried for days, overwhelmed by the loss. I thought happiness was something I would never feel again. But as time went on, I realized that my grief, though deep, could not bring my husband back. My children needed me, and I needed to find a way to keep going, for them and for myself." "How did you do it?" the young man asked, his face a mix of sympathy and admiration. The old woman's smile widened. "Every morning, I made a choice," she said. "When I opened my eyes, I told myself, today is a new day, and I will find something to be thankful for. Some days, it was harder to see the good, but I always found something, a bird singing outside my window, the warmth of the sun, or even the simple fact that I could take a deep breath. Slowly, I realized that joy isn't found in what happens to us, but in how we choose to see the world." The young man thought for a moment. "But what about when something really bad happens? How can you still find happiness then?" The old woman's expression turned thoughtful. "Bad times come for everyone," she said. "When they do, I remind myself of one truth: this too shall pass. Nothing lasts forever, not joy, and not sorrow. I don't ignore my pain, but I don't let it take over either. Instead, I focus on the blessings I still have, my health, my friends, or the beauty of a single flower. By shifting my focus, I allow happiness to find its way back to me." The young man left her home deep in thought. Inspired by her words, he began to look for small moments of joy in his own life. At first, it was difficult, but over time, he noticed a change. Even on hard days, he could find something to be grateful for: a kind word, a pleasant breeze, or a peaceful moment. Word of the old woman's wisdom spread throughout the village. Slowly, others began to embrace her philosophy. They learned to see the beauty in the small things and to trust that even life's toughest challenges would eventually pass. Before long, the village transformed. The people, once weighed down by life's troubles, began to approach each day with newfound hope. They learned that happiness wasn't about having a perfect life, but about finding joy in every moment and trusting in brighter days ahead. The old woman continued to inspire everyone around her, not with grand gestures or extraordinary feats, but with her simple yet profound truth. Happiness is not about what happens to us, it is a choice we make every day. In every moment, we can choose to see the good, cherish the small joys, and trust that even the darkest nights will lead to a brighter dawn. True happiness comes from within, No matter how difficult life becomes, we can choose to find beauty, gratitude, and hope in even the smallest of things.